Well, hello and welcome to Gemma's Window, September 2019. Autumn is upon us, and I know how many of us love those autumn winds and beautiful colors and cozy evenings, and we're on our way, everybody. But we also love summer too, and we're going to miss that as well. This is the reading for our power year number 1. So if you have followed the calculations in the box below or know from the past that you are a power year number 1 for 2019, then you're at the right place. Now, ironically, ones, if you are a year of 1, you're also in the month of 1 for September. So this is a big kind of new beginning for you. Just to review, a power year number 1 is about, it can be about planting the seeds for the next 9 years of your cycle, or it can be about new beginnings. Something new comes out of the woodwork, a new relationship, a new job, a new idea or thought process, a new home. But another big thing about 1, a theme about 1, so this is going to describe your month too, is standing apart from others. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, or you're standing up for something, for someone else, something that you believe in, and you may not feel so popular. And that's a part of life, and a part of life, I guess, that we have to master. And with all of that said, let's begin. I want to review with you the 3 sections we're going to do. So in the interest of time, if you want to move around a little bit, you'll know what's coming when. We're going to start with business, and those of you who have a job, we'll take a look at that. And those of you who are looking, we're going to take a look at love, and then we're going to take a look at best possible outcome for any question you have. The only tidbit I'd like to throw in is please contact me. Please, if you have any true ghost stories, whether they happen to you or a relative or a friend, and get in touch with me on my email, which I'll tell you about at the end, because I'm going to be doing 4 special segments weekly in October of true scary ghost stories, and I have quite a few of my own. But that said, let's just start moving. Now for September ones, you have some special days if you'd like to jot these down. I'll say them once and only now in the beginning of our reading. And your power days for every month are the 9th and the 18th and the 27th. It's when you have double the power to get what you want. The best days to get a job or have success with money will be September 3rd, 7th, 12th, 16th, 21st, 25th, and 29th. The best days for romance for you ones in September will be September 5th, 14th, and 23rd. The best day for surprises in September for you, power year number 1, will be September 1st, September 10th, September 19th, and September 28th. Ooh la la. Let's begin. Let's begin shuffling these cards, and as we shuffle, I'm going to put the intention and the question out to the universe for our number 1s. And first we want to take a look at what can we expect in September for ones who already have a position? We might get some information about what people think of you, or is there room for promotion, or is there going to be an offer coming in from someplace else? And then we're going to take a look and ask what's the best that we can expect for those of you who are looking for a job in September, this month of 1. All right, let's pull some cards. Here we go for those power year number 1s who have a job. We're starting out nice. I like it. I'm going to do some. Oh, well, I pulled 2 by mistake. Let's get right into this. It looks to me once as though there's going to be a little turnaround at the workplace, whereas you have been felt like you've been hanging or left hanging or in limbo or not quite sure about what's going on. Why am I the last to know? I feel like there's going to be a turnaround, and suddenly it will be other people who feel like they're left out and not really knowing what the heck is going on. And I must say, it's not just a coincidence. Sometimes things just change and they go back and forth. One day we feel popular and the next day we don't. In this instance, I feel like it's more a reward for job well done, or a recognition for job well done. You even start to like yourself more and how you're doing at work, and you even start to be the one who gets in on knowing special information or withholding information from others. I'm not going to drag it on. It's quite clear, and I'm going to move on now to ones who are looking for a position. I do like to throw in, if you get offered for a job, or for those of you who have been waiting for something. So both of those topics look good already for you ones. That an offer may come in, or something you've been waiting for may come in. Let's take a look for people who are looking for a job in September of 2019. And there you are, and you've been waiting and you've been waiting. And I feel like you've been second guessing yourself ones, and you've been like, well, what do I do? Well, what do I do? Do I call back? Am I pursuing the wrong thing? And what I feel like is that these cards are here to tell you today, ones, that your instincts are right. Your instincts are correct. And so if you're giving somebody time and you're thinking, I'm not sure what to do about it, but I think that interview went well. I think it did too. The card that's coming into the near future is a very strong card. It's the major arcana of the Empress card, and it's about delayed success. And so it's like you've already done everything that you can do or that you need to do. And if your instinct has been, well, should I call back? If that's what's been on your mind, then call back, because the cards are saying your instincts are correct, and that includes things that you haven't done yet but have been crossing your mind. You have the delayed success card here. And I also feel, I pulled an extra one this time too. And so I have the card where you really feel like people are judging you. What are they going to think? And if I push, am I going to be pushing a little too hard? Follow your instincts, ones. Follow your instincts, and whatever thoughts have crossed your mind is, this seems a little long. Or, gee, I wonder if this person gave my resume to that person because I asked them to, but I had to leave. I couldn't just hang around. And now I want to check if it went where I wanted it to go. Go ahead, follow your instincts, make the phone calls, do the follow-ups, but delayed success is on its way for you as far as getting a job. And I will tell you, you're in a great month to hear this month, and you're in a great month next month to actually hear or begin a new job. So you're on a good roll for September and October ones for business. Let's move on to love, and let's take a look at those of you who are in relationships and those of you who are looking for a relationship. Now, I do try to move quickly, and that's because I like to listen to different readers, and I like people to get to the point. And so I'm trying to do my own readings the way that I prefer them. So here we go. Let's take a look at, for those of you ones who are in a relationship, let's see. Okay, tug of war. We've got a tug of war going on with who's going to lead, who's going to be the boss. It looks to me like you're coming out of a rough patch. If you're in a relationship, it looks to me like you've bumped heads a little bit, whether it's been internal or it's been actually external with fights or disputes or discussions, because it looks to me like everybody's a little bit sensitive and everybody feels like they've been compromising, and when is it going to be my turn to get my way? And it looks to me like the advice here for you ones is that when choose your battles, But when you choose them, go for it. Because there's a huge decision coming up for you within the relationship. And it could have to do with just the relationship, and it could have to do with an external feature like accepting a job somewhere that maybe isn't the closest to where you and your loved one live, and it's going to take more time. But I feel like if you choose your battles once, you have to. It's your year, it's your month of one where you stand apart and you say, no. I have to say this and get it off my chest, and I have to do this. And the cards are just validating that there comes a time when you have to put your foot down once, and it is in this time of September, or for this issue, very important issue that is on your mind. Let's move on to those of us who are looking for love in this month of September. You are a power year number 1. You are in the month of 1 in September of 2019. Ooh, what's going on here, my friends? If you are just thinking of going out with your old boyfriend's best friend, or doing something that would normally give you second thoughts, or I'm going to even say if you're seeing someone, or you're seeing someone on and off, or even for those of you in some kind of relationship, maybe it's brand new, maybe it's not, and you're thinking about stepping outside of that relationship. This reading is for ones who are thinking of doing something that they know could get them in trouble, or they know could cause a problem somewhere. And I just want to throw out there that according to what I have here, it will be found out. And depending on what it is, and depending on what you feel your responsibilities are to someone else, it could be fine. Or you could say, well, I'm sorry, I did tell you that I was going to see other people, and now I am. But that's what I feel like is happening here. What is in the past is a very strong relationship of some kind, whoever the strong relationship has been with. For example, what if you're a lady and you have a lady friend, and she and her boyfriend, well, they only went out a couple of months, but you really liked him and he always liked you, and now he's asked you out. Like, it could be that is the recent strong relationship, and you're like, well, I think I want to do it. I'm going to do it. Well, you're going to be found out whether you say it or not, and so just come out with it. You're in the month of 1. You're in the year of 1, where you stand apart from others, and you got to do what you feel is right. What if this is Mr. or Mrs. Right, and you let it go by? Or you say to yourself, I'm not really sure of that. I just think this person is cute, but my friendship with my friend is more important, because they're going to find out. So, with that little ditty and piece of information, wouldn't we all like to be a fly on the wall and know what was going on in your life? I'll leave it at that. I'm shuffling these cards now, and I'm going to ask, what is the best we can expect for our ones for any situation? So you can think about job, you can think about love, again, you can think about any relationship, you can think about health, and you can think about situations for someone else. But this is what I suggest. For my clients, I tell them the more specific you are is the more specific I can make your answer. And so, since we're not doing a private reading, it's the more specific you can make your answer. Okay, here we go, one. So think about that situation, and I'm going to say, what is the best that we can expect from that situation? And I've already started with a fabulous card. I mean, fabulous sounds a little bit showy, so maybe I should change the word to triumphant. I have a great card for you. And I feel like the best that we can expect is success in whatever you are asking for. And I don't think it's been an easy road for you to take. It looks to me like there's been some conflict in the past, and it looks to me like it's you who has to take the reins and say, well, I guess I just have to do what I think is best. And in the end, I do have the boundaries card. And what I feel like it's saying to me, because I read the cards with my intuition, and I touch them. If we're in person, I touch them to see who's it for. It could be for someone who's not even in the room in your life. And what I feel is coming is that you will be compromising in some way, because whatever the success is that comes, it cuts other things off or out of the picture or out of your life, or you're thinking that, well, that relationship might end because this new one is beginning. That's just an example. Somebody might be mad that I got the promotion over them, and so what am I going to do? Turn it down? Well, no. You got to hope for the best that this person's going to understand. I feel like there's some kind of ramification to a triumphant outcome of a situation for you that you're going to have to deal with, or learn to live with, or not tell someone about even. Because even though you're excited and you'd like to tell somebody or share some good news, maybe your friend just had a breakup and it's not the time yet to tell them you got engaged. Just throwing it out there. Remember, this could be about health as well, and it can be about someone else as well. I thank you so much, ones, for joining Jemma's Window for the month of September 2019. If you'd like to get a message to me or have a private reading, hop onto my website at gemmaswindow.com. I'll see you next month when you're in the month of 2 in October. Until then, please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, please, any true ghost stories that you have, we can either set up some dialogue on the telly, or you can write it to me in story and send it to me via email. Thanks so much, ones. Until next time. Bye.